I am very excited to bring you all this HBAR video. Why? Because some of you have been asking me to look into the transaction analysis, like what's happening behind the scenes. Because as we know, Hedera Hashgraph does about 5 million transactions per day. So this video will be packed with information and just analysis. So make sure you watch all the way through so you understand what's going on with Hedera Hashgraph. And if you enjoy this, if you find anything valuable out of this, make sure you leave a like real quick. Again, some of you have been asking me to cover this, so might as well. And I'm excited because I literally just found out about this website today. So hash/hash.info is the website. I'll leave a link to it down below. And basically it goes into much more detail about the circulating supply, the total transactions, what's going on behind the scenes that we can't really see. So we'll look into it. But before we do, make sure you leave a like down below because we are one of the largest Hedera Hashgraph YouTube channels on all the interwebs. Literally, you go on Hedera Hashgraph on YouTube and you'll see that almost nobody speaks about Hedera Hashgraph, and those who do, make sure you show them your support also, like Bull Flag Crypto, like Ncash Official. They are doing amazing jobs, even Crypto Mason as well. There are a lot of us, yes, but we can continue to grow and the community is very small. So show your support not only for me by leaving a like real quick, do it, but also to them as well, because we are one family, we're one HBAR and we need to stay strong together. But let's just keep going. So what do I want to speak about in today's video? This website does a really good job at going into the HBAR price and transaction charts. So as you can tell, the blue line is the chart, the price, and then these bars right here is a 24-hour volume difference. So there's not much really correlation here. What I want to focus on really is this, for example, the network transaction count. So as you can tell, there are these sudden spikes and then it goes away for like half an hour. Like there's 0 transactions and then out of nowhere, literally the transactions just pop up again, right? And another thing that I want to speak about is the maximum capability of the transactions per second. So right here it says the peak transactions per second is 5,812. So what Hedera Hashgraph has listed on their website of 10,000 transactions per second is not false. It's true. We can actually do that per second. It just depends on the network demand. Our companies, our governing council members requiring that many transactions. If not, there is no reason for us to make fake transactions. But if they need transactions to be carried out, Hedera Hashgraph can easily handle all of the requirements, and we can easily do above 10,000 transactions per second eventually once the ecosystem continues to grow. So that just proves to our point, because a couple of days ago we spoke about the risks of the transactions per second, and we mentioned that the average has been about 50 transactions per second, and this explains why. Because we have huge spikes, but then out of nowhere it just goes down. Like here, for example, from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. almost 0 transactions for about 4 hours. So obviously that will bring down the average. So the next time someone tells you Hedera Hashgraph cannot do 10,000 transactions per second, send them this website. Let them see for themselves that yes, we can. Yes, we can. And one thing that I found really cool, and part of the reason why Google and IBM and Zane are using Hedera Hashgraph is this, because almost 1 million transactions this wallet did in 24 hours only cost them about $75. That's it. For 750,000 transactions, $75 only. Imagine if you're Google or IBM, again, like a huge conglomerate corporation. This is nothing to you. You'll pay this in a heartbeat for a superior technology like Hedera Hashgraph. And let's keep going. So there is another page right here. I'll leave a link to this again down below, but this goes into more information about the treasury accounts, the wallets, how big are they. So the largest wallet in all of the Hedera Hashgraph ecosystem is this. It has about 35 billion HBAR tokens. And this is basically the balance history. So as you can tell, it has been declining. So I believe this is the main treasury wallet that Hedera Hashgraph uses to distribute it to the governing council members, to put it onto the market for the SAFT investors. This is the main wallet. But then here we have other wallets right here. This is the Hedera Hashgraph account number. And this is the balance right here. This is the last change. And then here's a little chart. I don't want to go through them one by one because there's a lot of them and they're in no particular order. So I thought maybe this would be like the second largest, the third largest, but no, there is no particular order because as we can tell, here's only like thousands and hundreds. But if you go down, like for example, this has 87 million HBARs, you know, so it's random. I'll leave a link to this down below. This one has 18 million. And then there is some with more, like this one, 300 million, 600 million HBARs right here. And these are managed treasury accounts. So they're non-circulating, and these are reserve treasury accounts. These are also non-circulating, and they are controlled by the Hedera Council. Let's see. Yeah, so that one, the one on top is managed by the Hedera Council, and this one is managed by the Hedera staff themselves. So I believe this is like the founders, the executive team, people from the marketing team, stuff like that. Like this is what they own. And then if you keep going down, these are non-circulating, managed by external parties. So these wallets have nothing to do with the main Hedera Hashgraph teams, or maybe it's just whales, really, because this person or this wallet has almost 2 billion HBAR tokens. So I found this super interesting, mixed with the fact that the transactions right here, over 5,000 transactions per second, speaks for itself again. And if you want to look into the biggest HBAR token holders, I'll leave a link to this again down below. Make sure you check it out. The HBAR, let's talk about the HBAR price real quick. Right now we are at a very interesting point because back in March, before we continued on this huge tear up, as you can see, we were going to come down in this area, but we never really did. And then it seems like it's the same support level right here now. So we hit it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. And now we are in the same area again. So if we can break out of it and we can do some type of consolidation. Again, I do not like making short-term predictions because I have been wrong many times, but the long-term predictions is still intact, that this is one of the best projects in the whole world, and you will get rewarded handsomely as an investor, as a patient token holder. But again, just expect a lot of volatility as we come out of this consolidation range. But the main focus of the video was really to look into the top token holders and the wallet holders. I'll leave a link to this all down below. I found this super interesting, and it provides us more information than what we have on the actual Hedera Hashgraph website. So yeah, and again, show your support not only for me by sharing, liking, subscribing, but also for other people on YouTube that are covering Hedera Hashgraph, because it's not a lot of us. It's just a small family, really. Like, I feel like we're one small family together. So show your support for them as well. I appreciate you all. This video is just wow. Like, I don't know how we did not cover this hash website before. Like, we've been covering Hedera Hashgraph for so long, but for some reason we haven't looked into this website yet. But it was very impressive, and that's all I have for you all today. I hope you all just do amazing, achieve your goals, stay focused, because life can get in the way sometimes and just try to put us down. But just stay positive, everyone. I mean that, I really do. Until next time, Mr. Mufleh out.